Have you ever noticed your vision just isn't what it used to be? But you can't quite put your finger on why. Maybe the newspaper print seems fuzzier lately. Or perhaps driving at night has become more difficult, with headlights blinding you more than they used to. And even if you wear glasses, something still feels off, like your eyes are slowly losing their strength. Now, here's the part most seniors never get told. There's a hidden reason your eyes might be struggling, and it has nothing to do with age, genetics, or bad luck. In fact, it could be something as simple and shocking as what you're eating for breakfast. Yes, that's right. Certain foods, even ones we've eaten our whole lives, may quietly damage your vision day after day, especially if you're over 60. And here's the truth most people don't hear until it's too late. You cannot protect your eyes. No matter how many vitamins you take, if you're eating this every day, let's talk about it. Because your eyes are precious. They're how you see your grandchildren's smiles, your garden in bloom, your favorite books and shows, and the simple, beautiful world around you. And you deserve to protect that for as long as possible. Now, as a health expert who's worked with thousands of older adults, I've seen it time and time again. A man in his 70s, suddenly struggling to read the morning paper. A woman in her 80s who always prided herself on her perfect eyesight, now squinting at the TV. And the worst part? Many of them believed it was just aging. But it's not always just aging. Sometimes it's the food. So let's walk through 7 common foods that can silently weaken your eyesight, especially if you're eating them regularly. Some may shock you, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look out for and how to make small changes that can protect your vision for years to come. 1. Sugary cereals and pastries. Let's begin with something you might not expect. That sweet bowl of cereal you've eaten for decades, or that pastry with your morning coffee? These foods are often loaded with refined sugar. And sugar, especially in high amounts, can damage the tiny blood vessels in your eyes. The same way sugar affects your heart or your kidneys, it can also affect your retina, the part of your eye responsible for sending images to your brain. A diet high in sugar increases your risk of diabetic retinopathy, macular degeneration, and even cataracts. And what's worse, many seniors eat sugar in forms they don't even notice: sweetened bread, muffins, flavored oatmeal, jams, and juices. They feel normal, but your eyes know the difference. If you must have something sweet, try switching to low-sugar cereals or oats, topped with berries or cinnamon instead. And if you're craving a baked treat, a homemade version using almond flour and less sugar can go a long way in keeping your eyes safe. 2. Processed meats like bacon, ham, and sausages. Now I know, for many older men especially, bacon at breakfast is a lifelong favorite. It's tasty, easy to cook, and brings back memories of family weekends. But processed meats contain high levels of nitrates and sodium, and this can raise your blood pressure and restrict blood flow to your eyes. Your eyes rely on healthy circulation to receive nutrients and oxygen. When blood vessels narrow or stiffen, your retina can suffer, and this can affect your sharpness of vision over time. You don't have to cut out meat entirely. Just swap out processed meats for lean protein like grilled chicken, fish, or even a boiled egg. Your eyes and your heart will thank you. 3. Margarine and vegetable shortening. Decades ago, margarine was marketed as a healthy alternative to butter. But we now know that many margarine brands Especially the older ones contain harmful trans fats. These fats increase inflammation in the body, and inflammation is a silent enemy of your eyes. In fact, studies have shown that people with high levels of trans fats in their diet are more likely to develop macular degeneration, a condition that blurs your central vision and can lead to blindness if left unchecked. If you enjoy butter on your toast or in your cooking, consider switching to small amounts of grass-fed butter, olive oil, or avocado oil. These fats support your body and are far less inflammatory. 4. Fried foods. Crispy chicken, golden fries, deep-fried fish. These might be comforting, but they come at a cost. Fried foods are cooked in oils that break down at high temperatures, producing compounds that can damage your cells, including the delicate cells of your eyes. Over time, this oxidative stress builds up. You may notice dry eyes, blurred vision, or an increase in floaters, those little specks that drift across your sight. Instead of frying, try baking, grilling, or air frying. You still get the texture and taste, without the invisible damage. 5. White bread and refined flour. White bread is soft, cheap, and found in nearly every home. But here's what most people don't realize: refined flour turns into sugar in the body almost instantly. And just like eating a candy bar, it spikes your blood sugar, inflames your blood vessels, and over time weakens your eyes. This repeated cycle, high sugar, inflammation, damage, is especially dangerous as we get older and our bodies become less efficient at handling sugar. Choosing whole grain bread, sprouted grain, or sourdough can dramatically reduce this risk while still giving you that satisfying bite with your meals. 6. Soft drinks and sweetened beverages. Even just one soda a day can increase your risk of developing eye disease. Why? Because these drinks are packed with sugar and artificial chemicals, a combination that promotes insulin resistance and inflammation. One study even found that people who drank more sugary drinks had a much higher chance of developing diabetic eye conditions. Even if they weren't diabetic yet, try infusing water with lemon, cucumber, or mint. Sassatintinterpretistidito, or have a glass of unsweetened iced tea with a touch of honey. Small changes make a big difference. 7. Instant noodles and prepackaged meals. These quick meals are convenient, especially when you don't feel like cooking. But they're also full of sodium, artificial flavorings, and low-quality oils, all of which strain your blood vessels, the very lifelines that supply your eyes. Many seniors rely on these meals because they're easy, cheap, and require no prep. But over time, they can take a toll on your body, from your heart to your vision. A simple fix? Prepare a big pot of soup or stew once a week and store it in portions. You'll have healthy, homemade food ready to go, and your eyes will get the nutrients they truly need. Now here's the good news. Even if you've eaten some of these foods your entire life, it's never too late to make a change. The body, especially in your 60s, 70s, or even 80s, still has a beautiful ability to heal when given the right fuel. Your vision can become sharper. The dryness and blur can improve. You can wake up with clearer eyes. And yes, even enjoy reading again without straining. So here's what I recommend. Start by removing just one of the foods we talked about today. Satire. Pick one. Maybe it's sugar in your tea or processed meat at breakfast, and try replacing it with a healthier option. Do that for a week, then choose another. And slowly, you'll build a diet that supports your vision instead of harming it. And remember, Your eyesight is not just about what you see, it's about how you see your life. When your vision is strong, your confidence grows. Your independence remains. You feel capable, aware, and in control. You deserve that. You've worked hard your whole life. You've taken care of others. Now it's time to take care of you. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a like, leaving a comment, or subscribing to the channel. Your support helps us reach more wonderful people like you, and together, we can protect the health and happiness of our senior community. And let me leave you with this gentle reminder. Hindi teeter, Sandy Tuanso, you are not weak, you are not too old, you are not out of time. You still have the power to take care of your eyes, your body, and your life. One small, thoughtful step at a time. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.